Alright guys, in this video I will show you how to install and configure um, Fortran with Eclipse. For Windows we'll be using Windows 10, but this is applicable to Windows 8 and Windows 7. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to download Java. In this case we need to download Java 8. I tried doing it with Java 9, but the Eclipse installer doesn't accept Java 9. It doesn't work. So in order to make this work, we'll have to install Java 8, the JDK. So we go to the Java official web page, and from there we download Java 8, Java Development Kit 8. In this case, I'm downloading JDK 8U162. So we accept the license agreement, we download the installer, and then we proceed with the installation as usual. We keep the defaults and then click next, and we just go through the installation as usual. This installation will take just a couple of minutes depending on your computer. We leave the default folder, and then we let the installation proceed. Alright, so Java is successfully installed. In order to be able to run Java, we need to modify the path environment variable. For that, we go to this PC, Properties, Advanced System Settings, and Environment Variables. We look for the path variable in System Variables. We will add the Java location to this path variable. So we go, Java is usually installed under OSC program files, Java, JDK, JDK for your installation, and Java. So we copy and paste that into the environment variables, and now we open the command prompt, type Java hyphen version, and if we see the Java version, that means our Java installation was successful. So again, we open the command prompt, Java hyphen version, and we should see our Java version, Java 1.8. That's the one we need in order to install Eclipse. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to download the Eclipse IDE. So we go to the official web page of Eclipse. We download the latest version, Eclipse Oxygen. So we go to downloads page, select Eclipse Oxygen, and click download. We wait for the file to be downloaded. Alright, so the file has been downloaded. We open it. This will open the Eclipse installer, and here we're going to select Eclipse Parallel Tools. That's the Eclipse version we're going to select. So we wait till the installer is open, and we go down. We scroll down in this Eclipse installer window, because we're going to install Eclipse for parallel application developers. So we choose our Eclipse version, Eclipse for parallel application developers, and then we click install. We let Eclipse install. It just takes a couple of minutes, and we wait till the installation is done. The next step is to install Cygwin. So after Eclipse is installed, I'm gonna show you how to install and configure Cygwin. Right, so Eclipse was successfully installed. I'm just going to launch it just to make sure that it was successfully installed. So I'll just click on this launch button. As you can see, I installed Eclipse Oxygen. Um, it will prompt for the workspace. I'll leave the default workspace. I suggest you keep the default workspace, and we click launch, and we wait till Eclipse is launched. Alright, so apparently Eclipse was properly installed, so I'm gonna close it for now, and I'm going to proceed to the installation of Cygwin. So I go to the Cygwin webpage, and I go to the downloads page, or install and update. So I download this file, setup x8664.exe. I run it, and then I just keep the defaults. So I'm gonna click next, install for all users. That's fine. I'm gonna leave the default folder. I'm gonna choose download site. I'm gonna choose the first one. That one usually works fine. And from the list of packages, I'm interested in the Devil packages. So I go to the Devil subtree, and then I'm gonna choose the following packages. The following packages are necessary for running Fortran in Eclipse. So I'm going to install the following packages. The first package I'm going to install is Cygwin Devil. Next, I'm going to install Cygwin 32 GCC Core. Next, Cygwin 32 GCC Fortran. It's right below. And finally, Cygwin 32 GCC G++. Now I am going to install some more packages. I'm going to install GCC Core, GCC Fortran, and GCC G++. Next, I'm going to install GDB and GCC make deb. So sorry, it's GCC make deb and then GDB. And finally, I am going to install make. So once again, I'm going to repeat the packages that we need to install for our Fortran Eclipse installation. Cygwin Devil, Cygwin 32 GCC Core, Cygwin 32 GCC Fortran, Cygwin 32 GCC G++, GCC Core, GCC Fortran, GCC G++, GCC make deb, GDB, and make. Those are all the packages I need to install from Cygwin. Remember, these packages are in the subtree of Devil. So I click next, now next again, and I wait till the packages are downloaded and installed in my computer. This process takes a couple of minutes. It will depend on your internet speed and well, on your computer as well. Sometimes it may take up to 20 minutes, but in this case, since the connection is fast, well, it will just take a couple of minutes to download and install all the packages needed for running and compiling Fortran code in Eclipse. Alright, it's complete. So I click finish. And now what I need to do is create some more environment variables. Well, not create, but edit the path environment variable again. So I'm going to go again to the File Explorer, this PC, Properties, Advanced System Settings, Environment Variables, and the Path environment variable. So I'm going to add a new entry, but first I'm going to locate the folder where Cygwin was installed. So that should be under OSC Cygwin, and then I am going to edit the path environment variable, so I am going to add the following entries: C:/ and then Cygwin64. That's the location of my Cygwin installation. /bin. That's the first entry I need to add. Then C:/ Cygwin64 /usr/bin. That is my next entry. C:/ capital C:/ Cygwin64 /usr/local/bin. The next entry is capital C:/ Cygwin64 slash lib. And finally, capital C:/ Cygwin64 /usr/lib. I click OK, OK again, and then we're going to make a sanity check. I open the command prompt and I'm going to type GCC, and if you see the following output, that means that your installation was successful. So now I'm going to make the final test. So I go and open Eclipse. We're going to create a test program. So I create a new Fortran project. I choose executable GNU Fortran on Windows, compiler GCC Fortran. The name of my project is test. I click finish. I change the perspective, and then I'm going to write a very simple program that displays Fortran is working. So I create a new Fortran source file. I'm going to name it test.f95. And then I'm just going to write a print statement here. So print Fortran is working. I save the file. I hit on the hammer button to compile, and then I hit run as local Fortran application, and we see that Fortran, the program in Fortran indeed run. So that's it. That's how you install and configure Fortran on Windows.